As KPRC2 celebrates Black history, we're hearing from one of the men who blazed a path for Houston journalists.
Yeah, Napoleon Johnson is a member of the KPRC2 family. He started his storied career at KPRC back in 1971, one of the first Black television broadcast journalists in the city. And after he left our station, he spent years training the next generation of journalists. Texas Southern University student reporter Karina Hollingsworth reports on Johnson's legacy and his recent visit to the KPRC2 studios.
Where's Napoleon Johnson?
My old boss, Ray Miller. He was the greatest newsman this city's ever known.
A piece of KPRC2's history walked the halls of its old stomping grounds after a 4-decade hiatus. Napoleon Johnson was one of the first African-American journalists in Houston and at KPRC2 News.
Several thousand radiologic technologists have been meeting here in Houston for their 51st annual convention.
Thinking I was probably about the fourth person in Houston. My first story was the closing of Wheeler Avenue that runs through TSU.
The pioneering journalist says even though newsrooms were not diverse at the time, the Houston community accepted him with open arms.
I was welcomed wherever I went. People were proud of me. I get that feeling.
Going down memory lane brought a smile to Napoleon Johnson's face.
How lucky I was to have gotten my dream job. And I did a pretty good job while I was here, I think.
African-American journalists like Napoleon Johnson paved the way for journalists like myself. Karina Hollingsworth, TSU, partnering with KPRC2 News.
Karina, thank you. And this story is part of a special partnership between KPRC2 and Texas Southern University. Throughout the month of February, students from TSU's School of Communication and members of the KTSU2 The Voice online team, they're providing content on KPRC2 and our digital platforms. You can check out their hard work right now on clicktohouston.com/Black History. An explosion rocks the early morning